Little tank. They don't lose no manpower by upgrading their machinery. It's more efficient for the business. They earn more money and get more windows out, which makes us customers happy because it comes on time every time, doesn't it? How you doing, mate?
Can you do the beeping for me?
Beeping, yeah,
What? One! This is madness. We're at Quickslide because that's where Brad and Rees and the family's windows are being made. So we're gonna go for a tour around their factory today.
Ooh.
And have a look how windows are made and outdoors are made.
Up north.
Up north.
Hey,
yeah,
where are we?
We are. Yeah, on the outskirts of up north.
Brilliant.
Do you want to
not
just slide in? Yeah, if you don't mind.
What's that?
Who's cameraman?
We've never had a welcome like that, have we?
No. Cheers, brother. What are you listening to, Sam?
Bits and bobs. Sam, revert back to Uncle in the episode.
What are you listening to?
All sorts.
All sorts.
Yeah, all sorts. All sorts of rubbish.
Set up with sweets and
Wait,
everything.
as soon as you walk in there.
TV. All of our names on it.
Really?
That's a
Ted.
welcome.
Has Ted got a... No.
I'm an apprentice.
He's ball builder, isn't he?
Apprentice.
The apprentice.
He's the only one.
This is a bit small, isn't it?
Nah, that's all right.
Have you got, what size you
You used to
got?
go on that meal plan, boy.
Looky.
Morning.
Welcome.
Wow.
Ooh.
Cameraman Ethan.
I love that little touch. That's a
Oh.
great touch with the cameraman Ethan.
Oh, we got bags and everything.
Yeah, never had a welcome
Goodie
like that.
bags.
Oh, I didn't realise I was going to be four of you.
My Ted had mine.
Oh, Teddy.
He's my baby, he's my apprentice. He just told me to get on the meal plan.
Put these in your ear and it tells you about Quickslide.
Show me.
No way.
Let me listen.
This is Quickslide.
Hold on.
What's it saying?
Hold on.
We are expert manufacturers and suppliers of PVC sliding sash windows.
Oh yeah, carry on.
Our legacy PVCU sliding sash windows are one of the most popular home renovations.
What, that just played through that?
Just straight through this, bro.
That's did you hear all that?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
This is a professional day. We're meant
And
to be
I've started
very
it off.
professional.
And I've started off
And you've come here.
because I'm the presenter.
We've been here 2 minutes.
I'm presenting. Hello and welcome to Quickslide. My name is Brad. I am here with the paper, and today I wanted to say hi. Always start the day off with a hi.
This is unreal.
No way.
Quickslide, we're not here to sell windows.
That's cool, isn't
We're
it?
here to make sure you can. It's important to us to
Well, that is
ensure
just one
that
up my
any Quickslide
drawing.
trade partner is a genuine
How sick
trade
is that?
professional.
Your drawing looks dead now.
How long have you been here for?
7 years now. Yeah.
Like big
Love
family?
it.
You like big family?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
we're like 208 people now, I think.
Wow.
But you know what? You
Still
can
runs
see,
it.
you can tell when you come onto site, can't you?
Yeah, it's all
Everyone is
friendly.
like super friendly.
Happy, friendly,
And
yeah.
like, we've all got so much responsibility to just get on and like.
Everyone knows their job well.
Yeah.
So we're going to get to see my bifold kitchen window, which is the pinnacle of the build, isn't it? Because that's where the sink, you look out the sink, you open the windows up and you look out into the garden. So we can follow the journey from here, brick house, the whole window being manufactured, and then we can follow the journey. You can film on the way back, pretending that the window is travelling. And then when the boys fit it next week, we can see it from end to end. Mm-hmm. That's a sick storyline, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you
All
for
the
doing
way
that.
up.
I appreciate that because that shows it a story from there to
We've
there.
got a new machine coming in April. It's a shame that we couldn't wait then. It's a machine that's cost us about £1.5 million.
One machine.
Yeah, one machine.
And what does that one machine do?
So it just cuts all the profile, all the bits and pieces, and then we've got everything that we need in order to then assemble the window.
So you program it on the machine and
It knows
slices
exactly
and
the
dices
dimensions
it,
of
turn all
everything.
that.
Cut. And then we've got all the bits in order to assemble them. It's just mad.
And how long would that take you to get that money back based on timing? How long do you think? Have they quantified that yet, or would you not know?
Do you know? I don't know.
No, I'd like to know
But
that.
this business wouldn't make a decision like that unless
They knew within
Yeah.
10 years it was going to repay itself
Absolutely.
or something like that.
Absolutely. I mean, this machine here will last us a long time. It's
Will it?
brand new, bespoke. You know, no other manufacturer
Germany?
in this country
Where's it come
from
from,
Germany. Yeah. No other
And the best
manufacturer in
in
this
that?
country has got anything like it.
Wow.
And it's all branded with our colours as
Yeah,
well, so it's just going to
that's
look
it.
mega.
So it looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. I love her passion for this as well.
Yeah.
I've got to say, let me add that to the table. This is what you want in a business. Someone was passionate for a machine.
The machine, yeah.
Do you understand, innit?
Structure.
Yeah, you should be passionate for that camera, Ethan.
Oh, I love this camera so much.
Stroke the top of it, Ethan.
You hear the mother.
I mean, that song was a bit sexual. you just let me know when you're ready.
We're ready. We're ready.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I want to go and see
And
some
you've all
stuff.
got your
I'll go and get
safety
one,
boots
yeah.
and all of that stuff on.
They've got them on. Me and Sam will go and put ours on, didn't we? I just asked Sandra how many windows they do a week. She reckons well over 1,500 windows a week.
That's mental.
Well over 1,500 windows a week. Non-stop deliveries coming in with profiles and glass all day from 6 o'clock in the morning. One delivery comes, you're going to do different profiles as well, which you're going to show us now. But over 1,500 windows a week. That's a lot of windows, guys.
That's quite a lot of windows, yeah.
1,500. Yeah, that's right, 1,500. Well, it's time to meet the team now.
Sam,
Morning.
hello mate.
Hi, mate. Nice to meet you. Lyndon, production manager.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Nice to meet you.
200 odd staff, yeah. 200 odd staff.
Have you been around one of these places before? Or?
We went to a kitchen place last night. And all things like automatic robots,
Careful.
like making on kitchen unit.
That's how they bang out the windows.
What's that, sorry?
They have a morning shift, 6 till 2, then an afternoon shift from 2 till 10, and they do the evening overnight shift from 10 till 6. Constantly moving. Constantly moving.
Safety boots and earplugs in. Time to see inside the trade.
Every morning, 6 o'clock, all glass arrives, and that's to feed the vertical sliders and casement department. So it comes in, we sort it out on tip trestles, and everyone, we'll go around and we'll show you. It's designated to a glazer. And we'll show you, so the guy doesn't have to guess where the glass is. It's actually on his screen, it tells him exactly where it is.
They're in control if they break it out of their wages.
Yeah.
The glass comes from Regency Glass over in Warrington, so they supply us every morning.
Wow.
6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
There's another local business.
500 panes come every single morning.
So we know how many we need to get out for the week, for the day.
Yeah.
We've also got a quality reject, and we've also got how many we've got for, we should be forgetting the guys getting a bonus. So underneath here,
Yeah.
this is what they need to get. So it's crystal clear.
Incentive, nice.
Yeah, so if them guys hit a favour on top of where we plan are, they get paid more. So there's
Everyone
no
wants an
flat
incentive. Everyone's winning.
Yeah.
How many bonuses are you giving out? Quite a lot. Are we hitting all the time?
Yeah, well, we're on green. So on green on Thursday, it goes until 10 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah.
So if they keep that green until 10 o'clock on Friday, then they start getting some bonus. So it shows them, it just gives them a little bit more of a push.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. We do vertical sliders, we do casements, and we do aluminium doors and windows. Yeah. So we sell with 3 different factories. So this is the VS, and this is what Lyndall taught you through.
This place here is about 60% of their business in here. Yeah. It's their bread and butter.
So when we go down into glazing, I'll show you a little bit more in depth. Everyone's numbers. So when we get down into glazing, they know exactly which one to pick out.
Gotcha.
So on their screen, it'll say pick out number 19 and number 42.
For that window they're putting together. Yeah.
So there's no like, oh, where's my next job? Where's the next job? It's straight to it. Yeah. So we tried to have a look because that came from his downtime monitoring. Any downtime that the guys were having, we were feeding it back in and we said, right, what can we do about it?
And they were saying about trying to find their stuff was downtime.
Yeah.
It's taking them longer to find it, so you make it a little bit more efficient.
Again, it's working with guys as well. Because if they're going to come up with a problem, we say, right, how can we solve it?
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I've got a problem. Well, you crack
Get on with it.
Yeah.
No, how can we solve it to make you better, work harder, earn more money all round, isn't it?
Oh, look at the shapes in there.
So what you've got in this department, you've got all these jobs over there, they're going over to paint it. So if customer wants it painted any rail colour, we'll send it out, get them painted, get them back in.
Any rail colour.
Any rail colour.
We also have, this is our colour area, this is where we're painting. So we've got a sister company called Colour Seal, which any colours, these will go down to Colour Seal, be painted, and then they'll come back up.
Come back and then you fit them and put them together.
Yeah.
Right, isn't it?
That is one big window in it.
We've just ordered a new all singing, all dancing cutting machine that cuts the UPVC, it also cuts the steel. That's due to come in sort of in May time, so we're just organising the factory to make sure that we come in so that the footprint of the machine comes to about here from that wall, and then from there all the way to the end. It's a huge machine that we're getting in.
So you've got to move all of this?
The factory, the whole move around to make sure we get the flow of the factory right. These here, this is the layouts from where we are now to what we're going to be, the big change, because then we're moving our other factory, our aluminium and our casements, and we're switching them over as well. So yeah, it's an interesting time.
That's the old saw that they've moved, and this is the new machine which is coming over from Germany. And they get rid of these stations, but they move the staff over to work on the new set. So they don't lose no manpower by upgrading their machinery. It's more efficient for the business, so they earn more money and get more windows out, which makes us customers happy because it comes on time every time, doesn't it?
There you go. Because the guys that we've got them through a rigorous training program. So the guys can drop into any job.
Yeah.
So what we don't want to do is lose people like that.
That's good.
Because then what we'll do, we'll train them up on even more jobs. The end goal is that one person can do it all.
Everything. Now, is that your biggest investment machine-wise ever for the company? I was going to say, that's a big thing, isn't it?
Yeah. That one's not particularly old. We'll go and show you over the other unit. Now that's going to be used for casements now.
Gotcha.
Just so like doors on hinges, so instead of using jigs and stuff like that, we can put it on saw so it's right every time.
Bang.
Yeah. So instead of having a guy with a jig or a measurement, none of that, on saw to 0.2 of a mil.
That's I like to call it in business. Everyone makes power movements every so often in a business, right? That's a power movement for you lot, isn't it? Yeah. Your production level will just go like that now. Game changer, isn't it?
Yeah. And we haven't stopped there, we've got 2 more milling machines as well. So where we used to screw all of the mechanicals together, we've got 2 machines that will actually do it all for you.
Do you have to rest these machines for a certain period throughout the day? Because you're 24/7, right? Because the machines don't need to sleep, don't need to have a rest.
We have operator maintenance, and we have productive maintenance. So they'll say, I need that machine for 2 hours. On Monday, for example, this machine will be down for 3 hours.
Gotcha.
Because we've got
maintenance. Keep it going for another 30 days, whatever.
So all we'll do then, we'll plan it into some guys will work either Saturday or Sunday. We'll come in, make sure we've got enough cut, and then it'll be down. We'll do all the jobs on it, and it'll be back up and going.
So that's someone managing the workflow again, making sure that it's efficient and you're not having no down days.
It's just having that relationship with maintenance.
Yeah.
Just making sure, right, I need that saw for 3 hours on Monday. Right, okay, so what do we do to
That's it.
Then we can get guys.
Load the boys up there, work that machine an hour extra each day, get some more cut.
So currently, you see all our profile, we cut it over at casements where we're going, and we have to then wheel it all the way around here.
Gotcha.
When we get the new machine in,
done, stop.
It's all done
There
here.
you go, 10 hours a week you save straight away and wheeling trolleys.
So you ain't got to move it.
Brilliant, great.
Adding value.
Yeah, great.
Paperwork, we've just got scanner stations.
Nice.
We can have a pass and fail, we can have stoppages, and if Simon needs assistance, he taps on that, and then the supervisor comes down. So if you've got a quality issue or if you've got a problem with anything,
Gotcha.
he'll tap on that, and then the supervisor.
And then they'll be straight here because they get alerted on their screen, a tablet or something, is it?
Well, it's on the phone.
Oh.
It's straight an email and a text message on the phone.
Right.
So the supervisor will come down. If it's something that they can't fix, we'll put it down. We'll make sure we get engineering across and then get it fixed as quickly as possible. Because what we found before, that we were like trying to find somebody or asking questions.
How many minutes a day you wasting there? It's all minutes.
Yeah.
I think from them, because I like it, my job's, I've got a variety of job. We do radio in the morning, we do social media, we do building, we do a bit of anything. That's the same with these guys. If you can move them around and not get bored.
Yeah. You imagine a production line, you have bottlenecks and constraints. So if you have a bottleneck, you can get one guy can go and help and leave that bottleneck and then move on. Yeah.
Great way of running your business, mate. Impressive, very impressive, isn't it? I love these tours, man.
You can push each other as well.
Well, that's the idea, isn't it? Camaraderie between the staff. Come on, hurry up, let's get busy. Keep that green.
Right, we're with Sean, and Sean's going to show us how to weld the window together as a frame on this machine.
It's mad, isn't it?
I've just watched it being done, it's pretty sick. He knows that this window, by that barcode, everyone in that whole entire warehouse knows whose window this is. He's not just making some random window. How long have you been here, Sean?
About 20 years.
20 years? He's been here 20 years! What are you doing here then?
This is just a graph welder, which is like seamless welder. We have two different types of welds, which is on the other welder there.
So you're basically making this into a window?
Yeah.
Or a frame?
Yeah. All the frames and the sashes.
How would you do that normally then if you didn't?
There's another welder over there.
Ah.
And then normal welding's just down here. You know, the one with the cut groove?
Yeah.
The difference between them is they have a cut groove and these don't. Hey, it's seamless.
Seamless, yeah. He's mugging me right off. Just airing up my machine for me. Is that just to double check the measurements of what they cut at?
Yeah. Or if you get a wrong piece, by mistake, someone's put a wrong piece in the room.
Yeah. Otherwise the window will be like that.
If that's too long, see how it's short there.
Yeah.
If it's too long, it'll break it.
While Sean sets up the machine, Sam's got a few questions about it.
Just put it to length. The plate's come down, weld it, stamp it, then pull down.
How long does it take to weld it together?
About 4 or 5 minutes.
Mad. And so are you on this machine every day?
Yeah, the last real welding.
Look at that, welded with a beautiful finish.
Yeah. When it opens up, it's got to open up to a certain angle, and it needs to make sure that every single window, depending on the size of the tilt arm, is the right size.
Right. If you don't get that right, it doesn't work right.
What you'll end up with is inside your property, if you don't get these put right, even though the windows might be the same size, the opening won't be. So they've all got to be the same.
These caps are putting on here are just when it closes, it stops it knocking the vent off the top. And it shuts too, so it don't go too far and knock the vent off.
So this gentleman here, he's putting together the window frame. Firstly, he's going to start off with the screws and the caps. Now he's on to the draft. And finally, he's going to put in the sash.
Well, that's how easy it is to release a window. Basically, if you get this window and you want to release it, all you do is push that in, slide it out, tilt it up, lock it straight out.
Right.
So it saves a lot of time.
He's now going to repeat the process on the other side of the window.
Filter. Every unit again comes in that has to be glazed. It's very, very rare that we don't glaze anything BS-wise. Everything. Some in the casement building, we don't glaze them. Send them out unglazed. Gotcha. It's because when they fit them, sometimes it's easier for the glass not to be in. Of course it is. Yeah, or sometimes they'll want to do it afterward.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they fit it themselves on site so they can get into the screws and screw it in.
The weights and everything,
I get that.
and slide and
Yeah, on the VS front, it's, I'd say 99% of it's glazed. Very, very unrare.
And they might pop out the odd one if they need to.
Yeah. So the guys, again, glazing wise, it's a simple process, but these guys just make it look easy.
Well, what do they call it? Heel on toe, isn't it?
A toenail.
Toe and heel.
Yeah, you'll find that more of that on the doors in case. Yeah, especially on bifolds as well, because if you don't get them right,
The weight, it won't slide properly.
that's right, yeah. Surprising, especially on the aluminium front, how many of them don't put the final fixings in? Because when we send them out, we put them so you can adjust them slightly.
Gotcha.
And then once you've glazed them, then you put your final
fixings in.
Basically what he's doing, obviously all the glass was in the front there when we came in. It's all going to be on his station, so all he's got to do, turn around, pick the glass up, and then he's fitting it into the window, moving it across, and then it will go out of the factory. But everything's here, so he hasn't got to move too far away from his station.
Would you be up for us watching you glaze and timing you? We'd like to know if you can do it. What's the quickest you can do it in, do you know?
About 5 minutes.
Get the stopwatch out. They give him 6 minutes. They give him 6 minutes to do it. Does he do it under 6 minutes?
100%.
Is he the reason that everything's green up here? That's what we want to know. Because if that stays green from Monday to Friday, the whole team get a bonus. They all work together. So there's going to be a weak spot somewhere in the chain. There's going to be someone that pulls it back around. It's like doing a relay. You know when you're running a relay, you put your fastest person at the start and at the end. This is at the end. saying 2 minutes 15 seconds. And they give you 6 minutes. Slow down, brother! Slow down! He's definitely making that green, isn't he? Yeah. He's picking the pace up. Wow.
He's getting everyone aboard us there.
No need to say thank you to this man.
Cheers, James.
Nice one, brother.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.
That was lovely, mate. That was quick, bro.
That was sick. 2 minutes 15.
19.
No, he stopped it at 2 minutes 19.
Oh.
It was 2 minutes 15 when he stopped. Bang, he went, oh, done. Yeah. He fumble fingers.
Oh, no. They got QC every single
element of the window, yeah.
and every window that goes out.
Every window.
Oh, that's busy, bro.
So they have to quality control every single element.
Look, that whole list there is what the customer requires. They'll go through each element to make sure that window is the same as that. So when it gets to their house, they ain't saying, why have you sent me a grey window? It should be white. And they do that with every single thing.
You've got your standard, you've got your antique, which is, it's just a little bit more of a design for them. And then you've got your past 24, the higher security. So every year we send a window to go through a rigorous test from a security point of view, where they really go to town trying to get inside it. They're the ones that we have to put on side it.
Wow.
So we send it to a testing rig. It's normally Manchester way. And then they have a certain amount of time to put pressure on it. They push it, they pull it. They have a guy who actually goes at it with a Stanley.
Trying to get in it. Wow.
Yeah. And that's what we do. We do a different type of window every year.
Yeah. Oh, you send a different one, yeah.
Just to see if they can get inside it, and every time we've passed it. So when you guys get a skill police design or a past 24, you know that they aren't getting it. Sort of running into it with a car or a tractor. Once it's gone past the QC, we have a wrapping station. So we basically make sure that it's all nice and neat, so when it gets delivered to you, it's all protected. Any painted window gets fully wrapped. So we'll take the bubble wrap and we'll go through it all.
The whole thing.
Yeah, because what you don't want to be doing is spending more for a painted job and then having any blemish whatsoever on top of that window. Once you receive it, it's all nicely wrapped.
Yeah.
You don't want to have some wagon driver going past it and then next day another one going past it.
Because it ain't no good having all these efficient machines in here, banging it out on time, and then you're losing it on the delivery.
Yeah.
That's the other bit.
It's got to all work together.
Yeah.
So it's one community of effort. It's not just like, oh, production's all right, but transport's gone to crap.
Yeah. I've just asked that question about the fuel bill. I'm intrigued. You know, like the cost of diesel and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to find it out later on.
Oh, I thought you got the answer.
1,000.
We'll get transport to give it an
Please, yeah, it'd be nice to know.
25
more.
Grand a month.
No, I reckon 900 grand, 50 grand thereabouts, upwards a month. In fuel. They're doing nationwide in these big old lorries,
I
mate.
reckon they got lots of nectar points.
Yeah, someone's getting free laptops at Christmas. See that machine they're having installed, that £1.5 million machine? What it does, partly what it does, it stops the process from me grabbing that now with Sam and wheeling that all the way over to that factory. It's taking it out of it because it's cutting it all in there. You don't realise how much time that will take at the end of a month. That's probably a wage, one person probably every day. Efficiency is key, man, in a business like this. In our little business, we can get away with not being super efficient, do you know what I mean?
Texting people.
Doing Nixies, or when he's like that, Mum, we can get away with it, but if we was running a ship like this, mate, we'd have to replace him for a robot. You don't get it!
So again, the difficulty in here is making sure that we optimise, especially aluminium. You've got to optimise the most out of aluminium because it's such an expensive product. Now, even though you've got from the vertical sliders and the UPVC, you still want to optimise that, but this even more so. So this is this new CNC for aluminium. Putting all the lock rails in, triple vents, making sure that anything that Max was doing by hand on the manual CNC actually puts it into the machine now. So it's a lot quicker and a lot more precise.
Wow, have you seen that?
I'm going to go grab some profile, let's show you it going. So what we've got inside there, all the programming for all the profiles profiles is stored within that memory bank. So we can just go into it, put in what profile we want, what slot we want putting in it, and it just goes into it.
So you haven't got to manually...
No.
Just,
Yeah.
And then it will cut that profile to the profile.
Yeah.
You're constantly evolving all the time because you have new ideas. You think, oh, I've got that machine, I wish it did that.
Yeah.
So now you start planning again, and then 2 years later you get your new machine.
The new machine not just cuts UPVC, steel as well. It does everything.
Yeah,
so it does everything. It's all singing, all dancing machine.
And then you're going to get that machine, and it's something else happening, and you order a new machine. Yeah.
Well, that's coming in May in 5 different modules.
Gotcha.
3 Arctics coming in to bring it all in.
And how long would it take to install it up and running?
Installation's a couple of weeks, is it? And then
Coming on the 1st of May, and I think the install's lasting about 3 or 4 weeks.
Is it about 4
That's
weeks?
testing it.
and then you've got commissioning.
Yeah.
Exactly, get the guys trained and all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah, there's another few weeks
Another
there.
few
isn't there?
weeks,
Another
and
few
then,
weeks running some material through it.
This one, we decommissioned this one on the, I think it was first week in December, and we got it back in the last week of January. And that's just for this one, moving it from there into here.
But we're not stopping operations at all.
So how did you carry on then? I was going to say, just made it happen. Sometimes you have to just make it happen.
We have to have some real in-depth planning.
Yeah.
And to be fair to the guys on the shop floor, they all worked over Christmas, they worked bank holidays, weekends.
Yeah.
All over Christmas.
Is that when the skill set comes in though for the trades that you got? Because they're tradesmen, right?
Yeah.
They're legitimate tradesmen in there because it's handy to have these machines. It takes a lot of the lump work out of it. But when it goes down, you still got to be able to produce the work, right?
It's absolutely the skill set.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is their dedication to actually helping us out.
Yeah.
Do you know that none of them turned down and said, I'm having my Christmas.
The
I've got my
machine's gone,
family."
I'm going away for Christmas now.
Yeah. Some of them said, I've got my family up on Tuesdays, all right if I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Perfect.
Do you know what I mean? You can work around that.
And that's why you keep them busy 12 months of the year though and keep them having turkey at Christmas again, isn't it?
We've got 6 weekends now before the new machine arrives because we're not going to stop production. So we're not going to do anything during the week. It's all going to be at weekends. So we're going to plan meticulously every weekend of all the movements to make sure everything's right for when it's delivered.
Sales don't stop coming in because this is down or you're moving.
Yeah.
Where do most of your sales come from? Your website? Trade.
All trade.
Yeah.
A lot, 85% trade. Our new house we got, I didn't want to open it up with bifolds in it. It's like 100-year-old. I kept it traditional.
Yeah.
And everyone said to me on the internet, why are you putting bifolds in there? And I we installed or been on so many jobs. Everyone's got bifolds, didn't they?
Yeah.
So I just went the other way. I was keeping it.
I think you've got to look at how your house is.
Yeah, what the house is.
The thing is though, the ones that you've gone for, you've got the nice wood grain foil on the
Yeah.
outside, so you're still keeping it quite traditional.
Exactly that. And I'm not rendering it, I'm pebble dashing it and then painting it pebble dash. So it's gonna look heritage. That's the idea, to make it look heritage. Them windows are gonna bang.
Talk about bifold, we just introduced a new product, a company called Indiefold. So rather than them fold up and concertina, each door is individual, so you can move them anywhere.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You've got your own brand.
And in the end, they all shut together and lock together. But then you undo them, so you can just move one door at a time.
Yep.
Indie fold. They're great. So you get bifolds, bifold back.
Yep.
You get sliders, which slide on the rail, and then you get the indie fold. They're great. Oh, looking forward to seeing them on the
You're
market.
gonna change your mind now.
No, I ain't got them doors. But when we do in the house next year, we're install something like that. Because that's little bits of detail, they're nice.
What I'll do, once you guys come back off the break, I'll show you this. It's a great piece of kit, is this. So you've got 6 different types of milling inside it. Right. What it does, similar to what the CNC does, depending on what milling's required, it'll pick up a different tool. And it'll actually know which tool's for which
Put it down, pick it up, put it down, pick it up. Wow.
It's got, like stuff like that, it all comes out of that saw. So all the milling is exactly right, and that actually interlinks with each other. And it knows
And
exactly.
that machine does it all.
For your restrictor holes.
Yeah.
So again, you know exactly where to put it, and it's right every time.
Tooling these days, eh? What you can
No, that was in that one.
You had me questioning it.
And what do you do with your waste? All that sort of stuff. You run it in the iron then?
Yeah. We all recycle aluminium.
Recycle, yeah.
Recycle aluminium and the plastic. Yeah.
You all get a share of that at the end of Christmas though, and have fruit, because on the building site, on the building site, all of the lead, you two boys just run it at my house. They run the lead in and got 300 quid, and they split it. So do you lot get to split that or not?
It goes on to Christmas bonus.
There you go, there you go. Oh, Eve, there's my window.
No,
That's my window.
that's your one.
That's the kitchen window, bro.
It's not finished yet.
No, it's in.
That bit.
Yes, boss, they look sick.
I mean, how nice is that with the wood grain?
That is lovely.
Get a good finish on times as well with foil. Right.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's it. Stand back. Oh, they're great. I'm buzzing I've seen them being made. And now we can follow the journey from here to the boys shortly fitting them and installing them at the house. And then when the kitchen's fitted and she's looking out opening them, we'll put that in the video as well. So you get one little 3-minute video from here, shortly fitting them and reopening them. That's great, isn't it?
This is where your PVC windows are made.
Oh, are they in here as well?
Yeah, so it's the different factories. So vertical sliders, aluminium, and then casement and the casement stuff.
Flush sash, is that a big thing now, which I've gone for? Is that a real popular thing now?
Yeah. Yeah, so we do them in both PVC and aluminium.
Because they look alley, but obviously they're a cheaper version, isn't they? But they've got that look, but they've got the timber look at the same time because you've got the timber grain.
Yeah.
So you get the best out of everything out of it, don't you?
We're having more and more laminated, bringing it down. There's laminations up at Ekman White, same as Indiefold. And then we get it laminated, and we normally have deliveries Tuesday, Wednesdays, depending on how much. We like to bulk do them, you see.
Yeah,
So we might have to push the lead time out slightly, but making sure that they're all doing.
I'm with you.
Because again, it's on the cost of vehicles, it costs of running lamination.
Yeah.
So you got to do it as much as you possibly can.
Yeah, I ain't no good doing small little runs all the time.
There's a guy up there, and he goes mental if you just have, just do us one length.
No. Yeah. Really? I've got to set up for that. Yeah, I've got to set up for that.
You saw the rollers, you saw the loads of them, and every single one has to be set up.
Levels.
Of course.
And
of course, getting it right again. Yeah.
We are here in the next factory looking at another machine. But what does this one do?
What's this one do?
Corner cleaning. So once it's been welded, the machine then just cleans up all the corners. Just to get a good finish.
That's sick, isn't it?
That's cool.
You see that?
Yeah.
Does that one weld the middle then of them bigger frames?
Yes.
They're actually all your windows, by the way.
Are they? Are they? Oh, come on,
Maybe
bro.
not all of them, but...
What is that window? Yeah. Stop putting it all together. Yes. I didn't know that. How you doing, brother? You good, yeah? Lovely to see you, mate. Thank you very much for working on my windows, mate. I appreciate that. When I open them at night, I'll think of you. Since we started this project, it's been about when the windows go in, that's when the build changes. These are going to change your house. Because at the moment, it looks like a scruffy old girl. The house, even though the work's going on, it looks like a scruffy old girl. When these go in, it's going to look like a beautiful swan. Elegant. It's going to look elegant, bro.
Whatever you say, mate.
Mate, I promise you now, when these windows go in that house will change. What happened with the front doors when the front door went in? Everyone walked past and says, oh, the front doors are amazing. Oh my. Wait until these are in. And the pebble dash comes round. And the pebble dash is white against that. That agate grey, you've got that white pebble dash bouncing against that, mate. Trust me, it'd be like Swan Lake.
You chat so much.
Yes, see how that looks flush on the frame? That's the one. Bit of adjustment on that. That looks sick. That's what I wanted there, because they look like timber windows now. From the outside, they look like timber windows, mate. Oh, they're great. That's a treat, isn't it? Watching your windows being made like that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, mate. Thank you. Look forward to seeing videos. Thank you.
So this is Kyle.
Hello, Kyle. How you doing, mate? All right, mate? Good? Appreciate you, mate. He's a big chap, isn't he? Yeah. He's a fighting man, that geezer, tell the truth.
He comes in with up profile day in, day out. Wind, rain and snow.
He's there.
Doesn't stop.
Grafter, yeah.
Look, he's off again, get a bit
hard as nails, I bet he is and all. His hands are massive. That hands like my brother.
Little trickle vent, air ventilation hole. It's all putting it inside it, so again, the guys on the shop floor, it's a lot easier.
So that knows how much to pull that profile through to know exactly before it starts to cut.
Yeah.
So are they all the same length profile going in at this point?
It all goes in at this point, but it's not all the same profile.
All the same size length?
All
so the
6
machine
meters.
knows all 6 meters, it knows every so often, put that in there. Okay.
So, where you got your ventilation holes inside it, making sure that any drainage gets filtered back out.
So you've got to load that on the right way. Yeah. If he loads it on wrong, does the machine know? Jake, you're the man, yeah? So if they're going in the wrong gap, it's your fault.
I try my best.
Oh, you look so good.
At least I'm not much smaller to be fair. It's alright.
You got more hair.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
You've got more hair, yeah.
I'm actually currently doing a wagon now if you want to.
We should follow that then.
Yeah. So he's forklift trained, first aid and fire. He's like a Boy Scout, look at him. Like a kettle guy.
I've got all the badges.
He's like a kettle guy leader, isn't it? What are we doing here then, boys?
Basically, we're working off this loading screen, loading first run for next week. So this wagon won't leave till Monday morning, this one. It's done 2 trips already this week and back to load again, so I think he's had 2 London trips this week.
Down your end, Essex.
Is that what it's done, Essex?
South end on sea. So we work from bottom. That'll be his last drop.
But yeah. You're loading from the bottom up.
Loads from bottom upwards, yeah.
And will that work out to make sure that you're not going past the job that you could have done on the way? So
No,
instead
they sort that out. We have all the paperwork here as well, but
So what it means is T-cards, so they'll come back off the second run this week like he's done. They'll do T-cards.
put us all in order.
Yeah, so they'll do it.
To make sure he ain't going past another one.
How often do they just go, what?
A lot of times.
No, and again,
A lot of times.
Someone might knock one down there.
I've had to do this with doors so wind's not coming in.
Oh, that's clever.
So that wagon there though, we've just had door fully up with it. So it's just them tall, skinny ones.
Yeah.
Like, they're worse ones because there's no to them.
Well, it's nice to show that you've got to make sure these floors, polished concrete that is, so that'll be polished concrete. If they left it tampered, you have holes in the windows.
You're getting stuck in now?
Yeah, she just says to get that on camera.
You working? You doing a bit?
If you want. Is that the time, Jake?
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. See you soon, yeah?
There's the man. He's the man.
He's got every badge going, that man. Cheers, mate.
See you later, guys. See you later, pal.
Handles on the other side.
Is that what that is? A teardrop?
Teardrop, yeah. What did you go for? Was it monkey tail?
Monkey tail to match what the original house is, yeah.
You can move now.
Appreciate your time, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for coming up.
Oh, thank you, mate. Appreciate your time.
That's hospitality, isn't it?
Mate, proper, look. Guys, you want any drinks? Got a bottle of water, I have one in a minute. Yeah, thank you very much. This is great.
Yeah, get some.
We'll load the van up before we go.
Yeah.
8 lorries on go,
lorries.
and they're out every day.
I reckon 68.
I reckon 8 lorries.
A month?
I reckon, hold up, I reckon.
So we don't go to the very north of Scotland, and there's some areas down south that we don't go to either. So just-
And how many days?
We're very clever.
And how many days a week are them lorries on the road?
5.
They're on the road 5 days a week. You've got 8 lorries.
48. Have we got the number now?
I'm going 39.
I'm going just over 50 grand, and I reckon that's for the lorries and the little remedial motors.
37 grand.
How much?
20 grand.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it?
That's
I was
efficient.
thinking more, but I was
We're very
thinking
clever. No, we are.
that's very good.
That's
Because I was thinking
efficient.
£1 a day for them lorries.
I won't.
I was thinking £1 a day up and down the country. Mental money.
After our bellies are full, it's now time to head over to the Quickslide showroom.
Again, sash windows are quite good when they're tall.
Yes.
Because yours are quite, they weren't much in the height. You probably wouldn't have worked too well with sash windows.
No, because you're here again, isn't it?
Yeah. And then
Yeah, especially upstairs, because like you said, the window's probably that high. That's right in the eye line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, without the bar.
Yeah.
I think you've gone with the handles, was it?
I've got the monkey tail,
Yeah, monkey tail.
and then I've got the dummy stays on them. Because that's what I've got in the house already.
Yeah.
On the wooden windows, so I'm trying to sort of keep.
Replicate.
The old lady what lived there, she was the second owner, it was 100-year-old yeah, she was there for 70 years. And I even kept, it was called Hunter's Moon in the house.
Yeah.
I'm changing it to the Hansons. I've kept her plaque,
Yeah.
and I've kept her birdhouse. So I'm going to put that in my back garden. Just a little touch for her. So I'm trying to keep it.
Yeah.
And her grandson, it works for a friend of mine, he's a carpet fitter.
Yeah.
I'm going to have him come and fit your carpets. And I didn't know all this until I bought the house. I didn't know who he was or anything like that, but it come through. So I'm sentimental.
It's all come together, yeah.
Sentimental like that. And I just think you get a bit of good luck if you do things. What do you call, what's your new one you've got?
Indie fold.
Indie fold. Is that like on a pivot then?
So that's like these doors here, whereas every single panel will slide and fold independently. So you know, like a bifold, they sort of, like every single panel has to fold.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Whereas with the indie fold, you could just fold 2 or 3 or 1 or whatever.
Nice. And what's that, blind inside the glass cut? You do that as well?
Yeah.
Do you? Do you ever get any problems with that?
Do you know, not really, because it's all on like a
magnet. Well,
so if it's electric, then yeah, but these are just
manual. That's a magnet, is it?
Magnet, yeah.
See that? That's a magnet.
Yeah.
That's how you open your blinds. They're built in the glass.
Magnets don't fail, do they really?
Bacon, cheese and egg.
And what's that?
Yeah, no worries.
A vanilla latte with oat milk.
I look, 1 sec, mate.
Yes, I think
Put
we
it
do
in the
electric
ice
ones as
cream.
well, but we don't.
I didn't want ice cream, mate.
That's all we do here, mate.
Oh.
He goes to 99 with bubblegum flavoured sauce. Oh no! Closing my shop up.
Whoa!
Does that? That's mad.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's cool, isn't it? I've seen it.
They're good, aren't they?
And they're angled that way. I was thinking, obviously, being a dog owner, I hate leaving my windows open.
Yeah,
like that, it's not going to be tempted to jump out, is it?
And that is that, my old friend. That is that. That was our tour of Quickslide. I've took my boots off. I've now got my trainers back on because we've got a 5-hour drive home. That's amazing. That was amazing. We've had a look in their showroom, had a look in the manufacturing process. What a great team. Family business as well. Yet again, another family business which have opened their doors for us to allow us to come in and see the whole process of how it's all pulled together. And then we found out that they spend 20 grand a month on fuel. I get the ump when I spend about 50. You know what I mean? 20 grand a month on fuel. And do you know how blessed I feel, and my son feels as well, how blessed we feel to be able to see our windows being manufactured. Innit, mate? That is such a lovely thing. And the fact that we've experienced that, and I don't own a window, obviously if you owned a company or your family owned a window company, then that's nothing to you, right? You get to see it every day.
Yeah.
But the fact that I don't.
Yeah, it's not a lot of them people about.
No, and it's the fact that I don't, and I've not only seen my kitchen now, basically, yeah, or very much similar to my kitchen. This one, they was my actual windows being manufactured by these craftsmen in the factory. And now we're going to follow it all the way back and we're going to watch them being installed. And that geezer there, he knows how to glaze a window in about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. He knows. There you go. 2 minutes 15. Legend. Listen, thanks very much for watching. We're going to be popping down to a lot more factories very soon because we want to see our stuff's made in the trade.